All right, hello everybody. We are in class 3, exercise 3, or 3, exercise 3. And before we go into that, this is a short prep video to get you to install this tool called Burp Suite. Burp Suite is mentioned down farther in the exercise, and I'm just going to do that separately so that we can just focus on the exercise and using the tool rather than setup. So if you don't have it set up, follow this exercise. So first of all, I suggest using a different browser like Firefox, not the browser used day to day or the browser you're using in class because it might interfere with your sessions and with your work at the moment. So I use Chrome most of the time. So in this case, I'm going to use Firefox. And you can do it on your desktop or you can do it in the VM. So I'm just going to search for Burp Suite. So you come here to Port Swigger, Burp Suite, or you can actually just click on Community Edition. But yeah, Burp Suite, Community Edition, and we're just going to download that. I'm not even going to bother putting the email in, just go straight to downloads here in the link. And one slight thing to notice, if you're doing it natively on your Mac, on your actual Mac, if you're going to run this on your Mac, then use Intel or Apple Silicon, period. If you're going to do this within your VM, then use either the Linux if you're running on a regular PC or a Mac with Intel chip, or use the ARM processor if you are going to run this on your VM that runs on Apple Silicon. So Apple Silicon literally only runs on the uh, on Mac, I should say, and this is for Mac-based VMs that have Apple Silicon. So anyways, just choose the right option here, or obviously Windows and ARM, whatever you are running. So download it. Oops, I've already downloaded it, so no need to. Okay, I guess it came again. No need to download it twice, but that's it. You've done it. In my case, install it. Thank you. That's the easy part. Okay, then search for Burp Suite Community Edition. It's a Java application. And voila. So you need to have this working. Yes, we accept whatever we accepted. We don't need to do anything else. Just yes, start burp. Done. And in the burp suite, we will use two different tabs here, the proxy and the intruder. Proxy and intruder. Think of burp as a wedge in your request. So you make a request from your client, from your browser. It's going to the server. But before it goes to the server, you get to stop the request. The request comes, gets stopped here. You can modify it and then pass it along. It's used as a man in the middle, kind of an attack to try to attack the website and the server side based on whatever request comes in. You intercept it and then you modify it. That's what we're going to be using the intercept on and off here and the intruder. But in order to make that happen, you need to also change your um, browser itself. So you need to go to about settings, and here you need to search for a proxy. So you need to search for a proxy and come back to proxy settings and set it to manual. And in our case, you would basically say 127.0.0.1 if you are on the VM itself, or if you're using localhost, you type that. In my case, I have to type, what is it, 192.168.66.129 and port 8080, and I probably have to open that port also on my machine. So you would do something like that. And then you should be able to come here and whatever goes to port 8080 should be trapped. I haven't gotten it working on my Mac yet because I was using it mostly inside the VM, and inside the VM it works the same way. But before we get to how it works, let me just show you that you have to download it here as well. Uh, Yeah, see, there's your problem with trying to browse the web, because I turned this proxy on and off. I would leave this tab open so you can turn it off, and now we should be able to search here. Okay, then I have it left turned on here. Intercept is off. What is going on? Okay, burp. Sweet. Hold on. There's that. About config. And there's one more. About settings. Yeah, keep both of these open, just because you're gonna have to change them. So I have to turn off the manual proxy. Notice how it's 127.0.0.1 port 8080. So you want to be able to turn that on and off, and you also want to turn this off. So now I should be able to, there you go. So that's why I said be careful how you set this up. I would keep these two tabs open at all times so that you can still browse the internet and do all kinds of things you need afterwards. But anyways, now you can go download it from here. Choose obviously the right, wherever it is, products here. Choose download, same. Ooh, kind of quick. Same drill. What you will get here though, instead, on the VM, you're not going to get an executable, or a binary executable, I should say. You're going to get a shell script. So let me just show you what that looks like. You can go cd tilde, go into your downloads, right? And then pwd. So we're in my own Kali downloads, and I shouldn't have very many things here, but there's one file, and it's probably not executable when you get it. So you have to say chmod. Remember this one from one of the lesson 7. So chmod 755 burp suite. You change the executable permission so you can execute the execute bits. And then you can say burp suite and go through the installation process, and it will download Java, install everything else. Once you've installed it, then you want to come here, and I have no idea where it put it. So God help us if we can figure out where it put it. So I literally just typed in here burp. Whoa, let's come back. Burp, and look at that. Whoops. And here it is at the top of the list, and you just click on it and it runs. Then I just keep it running. Okay, thank you. Go away. Then I keep it running in my taskbar here, and I can jump back and forth to it. I can jump to the different command lines, or I can jump to my browser. So the settings are proxy settings, number one, manual settings, 127, da, 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 da. That's okay. And number two, you have to turn on this network. You come to about config. Yes, accept, and you say network dot, what was it? Oh, I don't remember. Well, if you don't remember, there's a way to figure it out. There's a description down here somewhere. Network proxy allow hijacking host. Okay, network proxy dot allow hijacking host, and you turn that on. You double click on it, So true. Those are the two things you need to do in the browser to make it work. If you're using it in the VM, and something similar if you're using it on your desktop. So with that, that's the setup. Now we're going to go do exercise number 3 for class number 3. All right, ciao.